in 2 years. Yes, they did. Since they took the majority in Congress, gas prices have doubled. And speaking of House Democrats, Maine's 1st District Congressman is one of my potential opponents in the fall. Now, I'm honored to have served the people of Maine in the Senate, and I have no doubt that Tom Allen feels the same way about his tenure in the House. Each of us cares deeply about this state. But my friends, the similarities pretty much end there. Very different philosophies and very different records. I'm proud of my record in the Senate, from my focus on helping constituents to my strong and unwavering support for small business, to my writing many bills that have become law. I enjoy helping a World War II veteran secure the medals that he earned long ago but never received. Supporting the University of Maine's efforts to develop technology to better protect our troops. And I enjoy assisting Northern Maine in coping with unprecedented flooding and what spirit they have. Enjoy working on issues that affect our entire country. I authored major Homeland Security legislation, such as the most sweeping reforms in our intelligence community in a half-century, landmark legislation to better secure our seaports and our chemical plants, and reforms of FEMA in the wake of Hurricane Katrina. And my friends, each and every one of the bills that I wrote in these areas became law. The fact is, effectiveness matters. Now, Tom Allen and I have different priorities. In 2001, 9 months before the attacks on our country on September 11, I was given the opportunity to join the Senate Armed Services Committee. 2 years later, as our troops were fighting the Taliban in Afghanistan, Tom Allen made a different choice. He left the House Armed Services Committee. The result is that I am the only member of the Maine delegation who serves on the Armed Services Committee. And Armed Services and Appropriations are the only two committees that count when it comes to fighting for the employees of Bath Iron Works, of Pratt & Whitney, or Portsmouth Naval Shipyard, or the DFAS Center in Limestone. Services Committee, I have had the great honor, the opportunity to visit our troops around the world, in Korea and Kosovo, and in Afghanistan and Iraq. And always, I am overwhelmed by their service and their sacrifice. We have the best troops in the world. Let us always honor and support them. because I believe our seniors need help in order to afford the medicines that they require. But Tom Allen said no. I authored legislation to protect citizens who in good faith report terrorist threats from being sued for doing so. But Tom Allen said no. I believe that our government should be able to intercept overseas phone calls of terrorists plotting to kill us. But Tom Allen said no. I believe that giving driver's licenses to people who are in this country illegally threatens our homeland security. On this one, Tom Allen won't say yes or no. And I believe that when the hard left group, MoveOn.org, attacked General Petraeus and accused him, this patriot, of betraying our country in a full-page ad in the New York Times, that ad should be condemned. Tom Allen said no. Actually, in the best tradition of John Kerry, he voted for it before he voted against it. Now, let me tell you one more thing that I'm proud of. In the tradition of the legendary Margaret Chase Smith, in my 12 years in the Senate, I have never missed a single roll call vote.
The same kind of judgments that they've made in the past, so I'm very optimistic about the outcome. It's going to be a tough campaign. It's going to be a hard campaign. I fear we're going to see all those horrible attack ads starting again, but I think people know that I've worked really hard for them, and I'm very hopeful of a good outcome.
Why are you the candidate?
Well, I've worked very hard for the last almost 12 years in the Senate, and I think I best fit the people of Maine as far as the centrist, bipartisan approach that I take to the issues, as far as my record of accomplishment on a whole host of issues that really matter to our state and our country.